laugh about dreams.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. John Walters is still holidaying at one of those dreadful places beginning with M, where gentlefolk don't go, and this means, of course, no Walters Weekly. Instead, round 3 of Peel's Pleasures, with a few records, curiosities from the BBC archives, and music from 1976 and Loudon Wainwright III. I expect that at this moment, Walters is lying like a beached whale on some foreign strand, surrounded by excited, jabbering urchins, and this means he'll miss Mr. Apollo.
His courses, he'll make you big and rough.
And you can beat up bullies till they cry, oh law, oh crikey, let go, you rotter, don't punish me.
When you're tough,
you're very fit,
your voice is gruff,
it sounds like grit,
you are so strong
and proud of it, thanks to Mr. Apollo. Follow Mr. Apollo. Everybody knows he's the greatest benefactor of mankind. Follow Mr. Apollo. Everybody knows that a healthy body makes a healthy mind. Take his courses, he'll make you big and rough.
And you can kick the sand right back in their faces. Kick!
When you're tough,
you're very fit,
your voice is gruff,
it sounds like grit,
you are so strong
and proud of it, thanks to Mr. Apollo. Follow Mr. Apollo. Everybody knows he's the greatest benefactor of mankind. Follow Mr. Apollo. Everybody knows that a healthy body makes a healthy mind.
Yes, just give me 10 years of your life, and I'll trade in that puny flab for living muscle. Physique you deserve.
Oh, yeah.
Strong. Husky shoulders to hold your shirt up.
He can do it for you.
5 years ago, I was a 4-stone apology. Today, I am 2 separate gorillas. No tiresome exercises, no tricks, no unpleasant bending. Wrestle poodles and win. Play beach ball. Shave your legs. Look over walls. Tease people. Brush them aside as though they were matchsticks. Impress your friends.
Oh, I wish I was like that. I suppose we all do. That's the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band, as was, and Mr. Apollo. Can't understand why that was never a hit. And I can't understand why Loudon Wainwright III wasn't better known as well. He's done several sessions for the BBC over the years, and all of them have been excellent. This one's drawn from 1976, and the first result of it is Swimming Song.
summer I went swimming. This summer I might have drowned, but I held my breath and I kicked my feet. I moved my arms around. I moved my arms around. This summer I swam in the ocean and I swam in a swimming pool. Salt my wounds, chlorine my eyes. I'm a self-destructive fool. I'm a self-destructive fool. This summer I did the backstroke, and you know that that's not all. I did the breaststroke and the butterfly, the old Australian crawl. Oh, the old Australian crawl. This summer I swam in a public place and a reservoir to boot. At the latter I was informal. At the former I wore my suit. I wore my swimming suit, yeah. This summer I did swan dives and jackknives for you all. But once when you weren't looking, I did a cannonball. I did a cannonball. Oh, this summer I went swimming. This summer I might have drowned, but I held my breath and I kicked my feet and I moved my arms around. I moved my arms around.
Sorry about my rather incoherent announcement into that. If you listen to Radio 1 between 10 and 12 midnight, Mondays to Thursdays, you'll get a great deal of it. Loudon Wainwright III, and that was Swimming Song. This next is drawn from an LP called Ragtime, Cakewalks and Stomps Volume 2. I never got Volume 1. The Scala Military Band and Dill, Pickles. In case you're wondering what's going on here, what I'm doing is going through my own record collection, picking out things which don't get played as often as, say, Misty and Roots or Undertones albums or things by The Fall or The Birthday Party. That was the Scala Military Band from 1912 and Dill Pickles. Since the dawn of history, man has been searching for a perpetual motion machine, a cure for the common cold, and a talking dog.
Well, Alan Colin, when your man on the spot got over his shock of talking to Ben, the talking dog here in Royston, Hertfordshire, he decided to get into Mr. Brissenden, the owner, and find something about it. Now, Mr. Brissenden, when did Ben first start chatting gaily to you?
Well, roughly about 12 months ago.
And he started off by saying, I want one.
He did, after we'd been at him a little while, you know.
How do you account for it? I mean, did you teach him to say it, or...?
Yes, we kept repeating the thing over and over again, but he had the tendency to move his tongue about and make peculiar noises at meal times.
Tell me something about his history. Is he a peculiar dog and his antecedents?
No, not in... well, I don't think so. He likes his usual games, like all dogs, but he's very keen on making funny noises.
He doesn't drink beer or ring up on the telephone or anything like that?
No, he doesn't look at the glass at all. He won't have it.
When did he break into print, Mr. Brissenden?
About the 10th of August with the Daily Mirror.
And what's been happening since then?
Well, he's been to Butlins and had a week there and on the stage and in the gymnasium, billiards room and table tennis. He gave them all, and even to the children, and on the pool he was in the bathing beauty competition.
One thing, if you don't mind my saying it, you look a pretty tired man.
Yes,
how do you account for that?
Well, I didn't get home till 7:30 this morning, and I haven't gone to bed yet, and it's been like this for the last 2 or 3 days.
You've been on night work?
Night work, yes.
Well, I see Ben's going to cost you a lot of years of sleep, isn't it?
Oh, well, never mind.
What plans have you got for the future for old Ben?
Well, we've had an offer for America, which we're considering.
Yeah?
And several in this country as well.
But I understand you're not selling?
No, we're not selling, no.
Well, what are you doing at the moment as far as Ben's training is concerned? You're not teaching him the Lord's Prayer or anything like that?
No, we're just trying to get him to say 1 or 2 words, you know, which I want him to say off, my own name, and mum, and he's had several goes at that.
By the way, is Ben married?
No, I don't think so.
Hasn't got any puppies?
No.
You want to be careful where you put those around the countryside?
No, I don't think so.
Well, thanks very much, Mr. Brissenden, for your point of view and all the facts you've given us about Ben.
Thank you. Come on. Tell you what one. Tell you what one. Come on. Good boy. Come on now. Come along. You want one? Come along. Huh? Can't hear you. Oh, you want one? Oh. Did you? Tell you what one. Good boy. Come along, once more. Once more. Come along. You want one? You want one? Come along. Huh? Can't hear. Oh. You do.
Oh yeah. Now
Talking Dub, preceded by one S. Grenfell talking to Mr. Brissenden about Ben the Talking Dog in Royston, Hertfordshire. And I drive through Royston several times every week, and I'm pleased to say there's no sign of that sort of thing there now. Another from Loudon Wainwright III.
Give me a capon and some roguish companions, a wench and a bottle of sack. Take me to the alehouse, take me to the whorehouse. If I vomit, keep me off of my back. For nothing, that I won't amount to much. But he's not aware of my secret weapon. I can count on myself in the clutch. Show me a breach, I'll once more run to it. I'll be ready for action any day. I'll straighten up and I'll fly most righteous. In a fracas, I'll be riding the freight. This will change when I'm good and ready to become the king of this land. Give me a capon and some roguish companions, a wench and a bottle of sack. Take me to the alehouse, take me to the whorehouse. If I vomit, keep me off of my back.
Loudon Wainwright III, and that's Prince Hal's Dirge. I could do with some roguish companions and a bottle of sack, although I'm not quite sure what sack is. It sounds like a bit of a laugh. This is called the Union Concert Paraphrase on National Airs, Opus 48, and it's by Louis Moreau Gottschalk. That's how he figure it's probably pronounced, and it's from an LP which I bought as a consequence of hearing a programme on Radio 3 about the man some 3 or 4 years ago. Rather good stuff, actually. There must have been something in there that you liked. That was The Union, concert paraphrase on National Airs, Opus 48 by Louis Moreau, Gottschalk. Eugene Liszt with the Berlin Symphony Orchestra, which you probably spotted that. One of the most famous recordings in the BBC archives comes from 1937, the Royal Naval Review at Spithead, The Illumination of the Fleet, featuring Lieutenant Commander Tommy Woodroffe, and you'll see pretty early on, I think, exactly why it's so well known.
This is the regional program, The Illumination of the Fleet. Once again, we're taking you on board HMS Nelson for a description of the scene at Spithead tonight by Lieutenant Commander Thomas Woodroffe.
At the present moment, the whole fleet is lit up. When I say lit up, I mean lit up by fairy lamps. We've forgotten the whole Royal Review. We've forgotten the Royal Review. The whole thing is lit up by fairy lamps. It's fantastic. It isn't a fleet at all. It's just, it's fairyland. The whole fleet is in fairyland. Now, if you'll follow me through, if you don't mind, the next few moments, you'll find the fleet doing odd things. Now, at the present moment, the New York opposite me is lit out, and when I say a fleet is lit up in lamps, I mean she's outlined, the whole ship's outlined in little lamps. I'm sorry, I was telling some people to shut up talking. What I mean is this, that the whole fleet is lit up in fairy lamps, and each ship is outlined. Now, as far as I can see, it's about, I suppose I can see it down about 5 or 6 miles. The ships are all lit up. They're outlined, the whole lot. Even destroyers are outlined. In the old days, you know, destroyers used to be outlined by a little kind of pyramid of lights. And nowadays, destroyers are lit up by the outline themselves. In a second or two, we're going to fire rockets, and we're going to fire all sorts of things in the ship. And you can't possibly see them. You'll hear them going off, and you may hear my reaction when I see them go. Because I'm going to try and tell you what they look like as they go off. But at the moment, there's a whole huge fleet here. The thing we saw this afternoon, this colossal fleet, lit up by lights. And the whole thing is in fairyland. It isn't true, it isn't here. And as I say it, it's gone. It's gone. There's no fleet. It's disappeared. No magician who ever could have waved his wand could have waved his with more acumen than he has now at the present moment. The fleet's gone. It's disappeared. I'm trying to give you, ladies and gentlemen, a circus turn. The fleet's gone. It disappeared. I was talking to you in the middle of this in the middle of this fleet. And what's happened is the fleet's gone, disappeared and gone. We had 100, 200 warships all around us a second ago. And now they've gone. At a signal by the Morse code, at a signal by the fleet station, which I'm in now, they've gone. They've disappeared. There's nothing between us and heaven. There's nothing at all.
I've had those nights when the fleet's gone, disappeared and gone. That's Lieutenant Commander Thomas Woodroffe outlining himself in little lamps at Spithead in 1937. A classic, of course. Now, the 3 stripped gears. That was called Black Bottom Strut by the Three Stripped Gears, and you're listening to the third of Peel's Pleasures, programmes replacing Walters weekly while Walters is on holiday in foreign parts. Loudon Wainwright III.
I'm out on the prowl, looking for an ingenue. Someone young and pretty. I can be a leading man too. And it may be a cliche, but it's also my fantasy. It's never been fulfilled, but it still holds water for me. Come on, darling, won't you be my ingenue? Yeah, you best be a good looker. It's unstimulating to talk to. Yeah. Come on, darling, fulfill my fantasy. Yes, I'm on a worldwide search. Won't you please be my discovery? Well, she don't have to be an actress, but she needs that classic quality. A typist or an heiress, a stewardess is alright with me. All she has to realize is that I'm gonna be her leading man. Yes, and I'll take Audrey over Catherine, 'cause Catherine can get a little out of hand. Come on, darling, be my ingenue. Yes, you best be a good looker. Oh, stimulating to talk to. Fulfill my fantasy. Yes, I'm on a worldwide search. Won't you please be my discovery? Well, I'm not looking for one true love, just an occasional ingenue. I've got them leading man in search of his fantasy fulfillment blue. Yes, and I'll keep prowling and searching. There ain't no way I'm gonna quit. Yes, there must be an ingenue out there, ready and willing to submit to my every whim. Yeah, I said, come you best be a good looker and a good cooker and stimulating to talk to. Yeah, I said, come on, darling, fulfill my fantasy. Yes, I'm on a worldwide search. Won't you please be my discovery?
Ingenue, so that's how you pronounce it, by Loudon Wainwright III, and it's a curious world in which Loudon language is virtually unknown, and everyone thinks that Bruce Springsteen is the Messiah. And speaking of Messiahs, I forget, all right then, I don't really care who it was who said something about the devil having all the good tunes, but it's a line which gets trotted out whenever religious folk of whatever persuasion decide to harness pop music to their needs.
When the new general of the Salvation Army recently suggested that his instrumentalists should get with it, we awaited an inevitable combination, and now it's here, the Salvation Army and the Mersey Sound. Well, the young man and the young girl here in the studio from the Army are really with it, with electric guitars and amplifiers.
Ask me why I'm happy, so I'll just tell you why. Because my sins are gone. And when I meet the scoffers who ask me where they are, I say, my sins are gone, gone, gone. They're underneath the blood on the cross of Calvary. A star removed this darkness is from dawn. In the sea of God's forgetfulness, that's good enough for me. Praise God, my sins are gone, gone, gone.
Well, the two you've just heard, and I'm glad to be able to say that they're in their army uniforms, are Carla and Gordon, both from Liverpool. And here to talk to them is Ian Strachan.
Gordon, how long have you been playing this style of music?
For about 5 years now.
It's nothing new to you, though, Carla, is it?
No, I've played it for 9 years now.
Where was that?
In Norway, most of the time.
This style of music is more popular over there, is it?
Oh, well, we've used it for quite many years.
Gordon, do you feel happier with this style or the old style of the Salvation Army music?
Well, I think that this style of music isn't in itself an end product. This is just a means to an end. It's a way of getting over to the teenagers of today.
And does it attract more attention?
It does, yes, definitely.
But Carla, does it offend some of the older people?
Well, I don't think so. If it's played sensibly, I don't think it should.
Did you find much opposition from the older members of the Salvation Army to the introduction of this sort of music?
No, none at all.
Whose style are you copying? It sounds vaguely familiar to me.
I don't think I'm copying anybody's style. You mean a popular singer's style? No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm copying anybody in particular.
Carla, don't you find it rather difficult to keep the religious feeling behind this, as well as the beat?
No, I don't at all. This is something that I've been used to for nearly all my life.
How do you feel about that, Gordon?
I think that it is the words. I always try and impress, whenever I sing a song, I try and impress upon the people that I'm singing to that it is the words that count more than the music I'm singing, and I like to get over the words to them.
And do you travel about all over the place doing this sort of thing?
Quite a lot, yes.
With this equipment?
Yes.
Must be quite a lot to carry about, mustn't it?
Yes, it is quite a lot.
Well, good luck anyway. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
This is Bob Willis saying a very, very special good evening to all you cave dwellers. We come to welcome you to Liverpool's famous Cavern Club, the venue with the menu with the mosters. To prove it, we really move it with this great opening opus from the Marauders.
Hey, all of you women, now don't come around unless you weigh around 100 pounds. I'm away out from home. I don't need shiny home. But you got to be all right with me. Oh, doctor, it's really hard to please. Now you talk about women.
don't bring what I want, baby. Don't come round here at all. Well, they call me the doctor in our neighborhood. My baby, she calls me. Whoa, Dr. Feelgood. Oh, yeah, the Feelgood. Well, yeah, the Feelgood. Well, you talk about women. That's all I crave. I believe. They're gonna take me to my grave. So good. So good.
The Marauders, recorded live at the Cavern in 1964 and introduced by Bob Wooler, the handy peoples of his time. Loudon Wainwright III.
Walking down by the golf course, watching the golfers golf, watching them hit them golf balls, riding in their golf carts. Mr. Jones shot a eagle, Mr. Smith shot a par, Mr. Green shot a boogie. He's down drinking in the clubhouse bar. I'll never be no caddy, toting another man's bag. I'll never be no caddy, oh no, waving another man's flag. Watch out for that sand track, wear your golfing shoes. Watch out for that frog pond, watch out for them golfing blues.
When I was a kid, my dad used to use me as a caddy, so I know all about the golfing blues. That's Loudon Wainwright III. And breathes through a man with soul so dead that he hasn't wished at some time in his life to stuff an elephant.
Weren't you taking quite a gamble in buying this elephant more or less on spec?
Well, in the first place, I didn't have to buy this elephant. I have a natural history museum at the Welsh Mountain Zoo in Colwyn Bay. Whatever material that may happen to pass away at the zoo, I come in line for it, obviously, because I feel that none of this material should be wasted and should be put to some good use.
Who is likely to want you to stuff it anyway?
Well, at the moment, we haven't got anybody specifically interested in this. We've got quite a few inquiries being made, industrially, museum-wise, and private individuals who are a bit kinky about elephants. For any one of these, of course, we'd be only too prepared to mount this.
Well, how much will you want for the job?
Well, this might deter anybody from a casual inquiry. This job, at the moment, is estimated to be costing in the region of about £2,000 on completion.
I imagine it's going to be quite a huge operation. How long do you expect it'll take?
Well, taking everything into consideration, I think this job is going to take us almost entirely the best part of 12 months from start to finish. At the moment, we have the hide of the animal, and we have all the relevant measurements which we will need to build up an artificial body form.
Aren't you going to have an accommodation problem as well?
Well, I don't think so, really. It's surprising how many people have come forward with offers of accommodation for this work. There are problems in view with regards to the curing of the skin itself. This is, as you'll appreciate, rather a large task, and we'll want some large vessels for this. Constructional difficulties are not tremendous as we see it at present. The only thing we're trying to determine now is the best material to be used in this work, and we think in all probability the construction will be of a light foam plastic product.
Why are you fascinated by the prospect of stuffing an elephant?
Well, I suppose you could say this is every taxidermist's ambition, is at some time or another to mount an elephant. The problems of the construction and the curing of the hide and the modelling of the beast being so large presents many problems which to a taxidermist who's always setting himself problems to be overcome in any case, this probably sets him the greatest challenge of his career.
I was dreaming of the past, and my heart was beating fast. I began to lose control. I began to lose control. I didn't want to hurt you, and I'm sorry I made you cry. No, I didn't want to hurt you. No, I didn't care. I'm just a jealous guy. I was feeling insecure. You might not need me anymore. I was shivering inside. I was shivering inside. I didn't want to hurt you, and I'm sorry I made you cry. I didn't want to hurt you. I'm just a jealous guy. I'm just a jealous guy. I don't